Just waiting for people to come into live. Oh. Hello, anybody there? Shows one viewer. Is that you, Etard, or Redbeard, or Chopper Rule, or Motard, or Hazy? What's up, man? Did you see the thumbnail? Which one you think I should go for? The DRZ or keep the one I got now to fix it up and stuff like that? It is crazy that they actually put a turbocharger on that bad boy. Well, what I want to do is going to be more expensive to do to that bike than it will that dirt bike, because it would be less than maybe 2,500 or less just to turbocharge that 400 versus the motorcycle. That's going to be well over 4,000 to 6,000 to turbocharge that because of the complicated plumbing. If I was to supercharge it, it'd be about the same. Yeah, at first I was actually looking more for a for the most time an Enduro, but then the only bad part, if I wanted to ride like two up, the 400 SM is not a two rider ideal kind of bike. Oh, damn, that's a long time. It's 431 here. Really? So you tried to sleep, but your body just says no? Man. Same here. Because I was thinking of, if I was to turbocharge that bike, either have it draw through or blow through, but then it's going to be more complicated to set it up for that. Wait a second. On the drz400 carburetors, the actual throttle itself is the slide, right? Nice, on the quad bikes score. So then, in a sense, I should be able to easily turbocharge that carburetor if that's right. Or am I going to see complications because of it? Far as plumbing is concerned, yeah, but it does concern me if the carburetor is going to give any kind of issues where it's not going to give the correct fueling whenever there's a added pressure into the engine. Would it actually get better mileage than my 800 four-cylinder? Yeah. So I know it has well over a 3-gallon gas tank from the factory, right? Nice. Parallel twin, right? $25 liters, isn't it? 5 gallons? It's all good. No worries. I'm actually pretty slow as well. LOL. Hmm. Hmm. The only other drawback, I think so. Can't even remember what I was gonna say. I just had a loss of memory. Maybe Motard might come on and just give me any kind of sites to go on just to see where there's some drz400s. Is most of those dirt bikes single seaters, or there is some that are two seaters? What's wrong with the all four of those quads that you got? You said one of them need an engine, right? Oh, so all the engines are not even in there? Or does some a couple of them have engines? Is that the one where the you build a warrior car or something like that? What's the what kind of stuff are you doing with that what you call Mad Max warrior car? Are you just basing it on the popularity of it, or you just wanted to do a project like that? Ah, like you took the picture of as your thumbnail? Yeah, it would. People just pop in and pop back out. Don't know why. Oh. You have any sites that you can suggest besides Craigslist or Facebook? The DRZ Enduro. So I checked a few, but most of them, when I checked on Craigslist, it's like way overpriced. And other sites like eBay, cheapest I found was like $4,200, and that's a lot of money for 400. Oh, just eBay and stuff like that. Is Let Go US only, or is that worldwide? Right. I can actually even post I can even post what you call post in Facebook on TRU Swippy Swap Jacksonville motorcycle riders and others, just to see what's in there and see if anybody has a 400 Enduro. Nice. This is my third day going live and still haven't found other subjects to talk about while having this main thumbnail posted up. I guess I'm just one of the people that just enjoys talking on other people's lives and only speaking small amounts on here, if you catch my drift. Right. I don't blame you. Did you see the other videos I had of the other bicycle that I plan on getting as well? Nice. How come the notification didn't pop up? That's the bike I'm actually going to be working with. To put a gas engine on it. I just haven't figured out how I'm going to set up the drive setup or something like that. Yes, I could have swore I did. Oh. Right. I found engine kits on what you call King's Motors, if you heard of them. That they want for their Predator 212 kit, what they call the Death Row kit. Over $269 for bicycles and over 300 or so for tricycles. Which none of them even have a, how can I say, mechanical fuel injection like the Tilson engine does. I might get the kit from there. I tried calling Go Power Sports and seeing what they have, but it seems like they haven't called back yet. Really? That is just so wrong. Two more people, 3 in total. Yo, what's up, Motard? Motard in the house. Oh, yeah. Wow. What's up, Flowers? How you doing? I think I'll stick with that name for now since I have a hard time trying to remember that. I can easily type it in the comments, but nothing else. Yeah, you seen the thumbnail of what we were talking about, your bike? That would be the Berserk if I could find one. Yo, hey, Hazy Days. What's up, man? You mean hard to find with the turbo or the bike itself? Ah, yeah, I seen one on the eBay, but take a guess how much they want for it and how old it is. Yep, Hazy Days for president. 4,200, which is not bad, but it's just too bad that I don't have that kind of money. And my bike currently is not even close to that. To get it to that price, I would have to replace the entire plastics, headlight, switch that enables the headlights to come on, and the gauge cluster. Then it would make it close to like $4,000 bike that I got now. Yep. Chopper's rule is right. Did you ever get that street enduro dirt bike yet, Hazy Days? Is that what you paid for yours, or yours was a little cheaper than that, Motard? Oh, right. Sounds about right. Is yours like a 2014 or 2015 model? Because the one I seen, I think it was like a 2007 to maybe 2009 model. Ah, right. As I thought. So then if yours is that price, I would say it's a 2009 to 2010 model, because it being $4,200. It's on eBay right now. But I haven't found any. You know anywhere I can actually find on different sites, like maybe Facebook or OfferUp or even LetGo or something like that? Thumper Talk. Do they sometimes sell for like dirt cheap sometimes, or not really? Right. Because usually you get what you pay for, and it's very rare to find a bike that is in running condition for less than $3,000. And if it is that cheap, it's usually either a engine replacement or rebuild or something that needs to be done just to get it running. Ah. Thumper Talk. Flowers, are you still there? Ah. Right. It's too bad I didn't put the. It's too bad they don't have the option to put two thumbnails. One as the vfr800 and the other one as the drz400. If you were in my shoes and had that vfr800, which one would you do? Would you keep that bike and fix it, or fix it up and sell it, or sell it as is and get that one? Right. Because I know if I get like $1,500 out of the bike I got now, it would be a while before I can actually save up and get an actual Enduro. It'd be like a few months. Right. You got a point. Which I don't have a whole lot into it. I only have, let's see, 300 in tires, another 100 in the computer because the other one just fried up, 160 in a rectifier, $200 for a gas tank with the fuel pump, another $70 for new fuel pump, another $100 for a battery, and another 120 for a fuel controller. Yeah, I have a quite a bit on that bike. So that's over what, $600 to $800 into the bike. Bought the bike for $1,000. Yeah, they are. I replaced both front and rear tires. It's about the same as a dirt bike as well, but a dirt bike to a certain degree is going to be 10 times cheaper to put like upgrades on than a four-cylinder will be. Little over, give or take, 6 months, more or less. Okay. Talk to you later, man. Yeah. Yep. Later, Chopper Rule 1. Well, Chopper Rules. I can't even pronounce it right. Anything else anybody else wants to talk about? I'm surprised that you're the first that actually said I look more rugged than actual older. Nasesta? Shesta? I'm trying to pronounce it in my head. Ooh! Whoa! That's not good. That you can't even drive your car because you dislocated your shoulder. That is extremely painful. What did the doctor say of how long it will take to heal and make it to where you could drive again? Wow. When did this happen? Oh, right. Talk to you later, Chopper's Rule 1. Oh. Lake City, Florida is where I'm in. Ah, right. That is really painful sounding. So that even makes it to where you can't even no, you can't even operate a motorcycle. That just sucks. Hey, what's up, the turtle family? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but the likelihood of me finding that particular Enduro dirt bike, hard to find that drz400. More than likely, I would have better luck trying to find a drz650 or even a Yamaha 200 or even a Honda CR250 street bike than I will that 400 in Suzuki. Oh, bloody hell. So I don't care about bikers whatsoever. Sad that they don't have that kind of respect for motorcyclists. Hey, Lawson. Lawson in the house. Yep. Anything you want to talk about? It's just too bad that they don't offer the option to private message somebody on their own live. I guess it's just because of my not much, just doing research on dirt bikes and trying to get the bike I got now sold and stuff like that. Haven't found many people to be serious to buy that bike from me. Mostly just fakes and wannabes and wasting time and stuff like that. Other than that, everything's all good. Then this come Friday, getting that chopper bicycle. I thought of doing that, but don't have the proper equipment yet to do motovlogs yet. I would have to get a post just to mount the camera on and stuff like that. Do you have any suggestions of where I can find a mount for this cell phone just to mount it onto the bike itself, or even my helmet, like this one? I'm trying to think of like motorcycle builds, like not like serious builds, like build an engine and stuff like that. Just minor stuff like better air filters, tuners, and sometimes maybe a full exhaust. And the second channel, which would still be on this one, I'll just have to figure out how to differentiate. I can't even pronounce it right. Just direct it to a different live and just work on mini choppers, bicycles, and stuff like that. You seen the one for 4200? I think that was a 2009, the 400 SM. Is that about right? Here recently, yeah, just to get around and not use up too much petrol, just to get me to where I need to go, and use the motorized chopper bicycle just so I could still pedal it and have the motor function as the backup whenever I get tired of pedaling and stuff like that. Then eventually I might even venture into, but then around here, I don't know how they're going to add to that, into go-karts and build them and stuff like that. But then have to find a truck and stuff like that just to get it out there to any events that I might be invited to. The one that, if you've seen on my channel, it's a Schwinn Stingray chopper bicycle. It doesn't show the entire picture of it, but it shows a little bit of it. And that's the one I'll be working on this coming this Friday. It'll be coming from New York City. Not currently, and I'm on SSI. Hey, Hazy. Because of medical reasons, open heart and other things. I could do mild work, but nothing more than that. And even I question myself on that as well. Yeah, in a sense, and the most, and that's still not completely healthy. Most safest and healthiest activities just mild walking and work, and nothing more than that. Keeps the heart going. But if I exceed that, it would hit my body will handle it, but it would start to get tired after a while, quicker than the average person would. No, I don't need that kind of stress. And I've been around quite a few that likes to bicker and argue and stuff like that, and don't care for that kind of stuff. In your opinion, does my beard make me look like I'm older, or as a Necesta, if I'm pronouncing her name right, says it's more, it makes me look more rugged? So it doesn't necessarily make me look older. Really? And hazy. How does that feature that you used? Was it Saturday or Sunday to bring in other streamers on your live all at once? How does that work? Yeah. I was told I looked older from some people, and others say I just look like a caveman. And I said, really? So you're saying I look like Fred Flintstone's cousin? Sorry about that. Where's my manners? So he beat you to it. Oh, because of this? Yeah, it does look like a mohawk. Oh, that's how your feature works. Will it work for somebody that's on a cell phone, or they have to be on a laptop to share the connection? That's what I should have figured. So cell phones don't have that kind of capability to share the broadcast, if that's right. And I would have to get a computer just to be connected or something like that, right? Hmm. And most computers are not cheap nowadays. Even the laptops range anywhere from, and you get what you pay for, from $200 all the way up to some are over $1,500, and I don't see how they're that expensive. Even the ones with the quad 4 processors. Your computer, what processing speed does it have in it? Is it a laptop or is it a stationary home-based computer? I see. Wow. So it's no slouch by any means. Wow. I was just commenting to somebody else that his mother is in the hospital because of some health issues. Not going into complete detail, but I hope his mother pulls through. Believe it or not, Hazy, you know what computers that I know how to work on that is so far behind that I only know how to work on? Take a guess. Just my roommate. Nope. Believe it or not, the technology that I know how to work on, and it's been over 20 years, if not longer, 1980s to 1990s computers. I actually used to have. They can't do daily squat against your i7 computer, is what I'm referring to. Those archaic ones with the bulky screens and tube-like TV screens. That kind of computers I can actually work on, but yeah, they're not that great. And the minute you get on the net, there goes your computer's motherboard. It's going to be bombarded by the new interweb. "34. What age do I look like with this beard on?" And I was already told by most that I look more rugged than older with this on. Hey, what? I was like, I didn't hear that. No, not even close. 34 years old. Really? You trying to be a comedian? Oh. Ah, yeah. LOL. You sure know how to liven up a live, whether it be your own or somebody else's. Wow. If I actually did that live, I actually have somebody that likes this fuzzy look, and if she finds out that I actually shaved it, World War III will start. I don't know her real name, but she goes by the username of Panda, and she actually likes bearded people in a sense. But I don't think she would actually have absolute rejection against the baby face look. Yep, something like that. Flavor saver. Nice. I remember the time when 6'2" with the sneakers on with boots, almost 6'3", but it's been going up and down because I have sciatic nerves, and it only acts up whenever it gets really, really cold. And right in that region, it gets painful real quick. If it's not adjusted accordingly, I can feel almost to where I can't even move kind of pain. And I actually would have to have heat just to get it to loosen up and support me and be able to move without potentially breaking my back. Yeah, I was that close to doing worse than popping my back when it was almost zero, not absolute freezing, but just below 32 degrees. And my back did not like it. No, I grew up in downtown Yonkers, New York. Can you tell the accent? Yeah. It's no joke. But on a different note, yeah, on a side note, I remember the days when me and my dad went camping, went to a campsite called Beaver Kill and another site called, trying to think, can't even remember all the campsites, but I know I've been to quite a few. No, he probably eat my ass, and I value this Keatster, and I'm not gonna let it get eaten alive by a crocodile. Oh, you been there? Wait a second. Did we meet at one time, Motard? Do I look familiar? Cause something is popping up in my mind that I might have saw you one time when you were, if you were there, we're up at Beaverkill campsite. I think you were driving a station wagon, if I remember right. I think it was either a Ford or Chevy or some kind of automaker. Yeah, I think so. Was it one of the newer ones or older ones? Yeah. It was more like a van in a sense, right? When was this? Hazy Days? Did you actually visit the U.S. at one time, or because I'm a little bit confused about it as well? It's just been a long time since I've been to that campsite and others. I also, believe it or not, Motard, I went to Niagara Falls with my dad, and that was actually great. And then another time for an entire month, went out west and seen all the sights, sounds, and visit some military bases. Went on a military base. I think so. I might have stumbled across him when me and my dad was going there. But yeah, went on a military base. Went to see all the military vehicles, and I actually got to sit in one of the helicopters, and one of them military transports. I sat in the back of that and held a German Luger, stand beside Adolf Hitler's car, and other vehicles that he owned. Yeah, and that was near the bridge, right? One sec. I got some photos of myself when I was a young kid. You definitely will probably remember that face easier than you do the one I have now. Where is it at? Oh, right. Hmm. Ah! Forgot I put it on up here. Still there? Here's a picture of me. Do you remember me? Yeah, that picture I showed you my album brings back memories, right? Well, my dad did take pictures of us when we were at Beaver Kill, so let me see. Yeah. Well, up there in New York on a fixed income, you're not going to survive that comfortable, and it would be more expensive to live up there than it would be down here. Back then, down here, the cost of living was no more than when you have a decent amount of money, well over less than $1 for gas. It's enough to get me by. No, it's how could I say? Whoa, losing connection sometimes when I move too fast. It's like part of what I get from my disability and the years of my years that my dad worked. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just trying to find that picture that I took. Here's all the others that I talked about. Where me and my dad went. But yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you. But now, as you can see, I'm by myself, and my father is no longer here. He's already at rest and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just hard living without them. How time flies. Yeah. You make yourself out of who you are and who you're meant to be, and just live like that. Ah, I think I will as soon as I'm finished with this live or something like that. Now you said it was Thumper what? That's might have the bike. Ah, that's what I should remember. Thumper Talk. Just to find a bike on there, the Enduro or something like that, and see if one of them would want to do on the older model a straight trade, and hopefully the engine is not too far gone. Tell me, whenever you use them extensively, when is it that the engine requires a rebuild? That 400 drz400sm. Or you're not certain, Motard. Just makes you wonder when it might need a rebuild, because I definitely know. But it just makes you wonder if it would actually run past 100,000 miles or not, because that's a lot of miles on a single cylinder. If it was twin cylinder, that'd be a different story. But then you have more moving parts. It just sounds like I need to get that bike. But I think right around like the 130 mark, I'll cut the live after that, just so I can start my search and stuff like that. You know anybody, which I know that probably be, right. It's not going to be like your permanent bike that you would want to keep. What would be your permanent motorcycle that you would want to keep? Oh, just so that would be your permanent never get rid of bike. You do know they actually, if you did read in the comments or in your super chat, not super chat, I mean in the chat, that they actually offer a EFI conversion for that bike from a company called Ecotrons. And let me guess, you don't care too much for messing with carburetors, right? Yeah, same here, but you got the pros and cons on a carbureted bike. If it doesn't run, it's tied down to lesser parts on a carbureted motorcycle or dirt bike. Hello, go-karts and gone fishing. What's up? I might extend the time, but depends. See if I get any more people in the stream. How you doing, go-karts and gone fishing? But yeah, on carbureted motorcycles versus fuel-injected motorcycles like the one I have now, when a fuel-injected bike is running, you have nothing much to worry about, and everything is going to perform based on the design and parameters it's built up around. Versus a carbureted one, there's more variables with it, but at least it's a lot less than a fuel-injected model. Yeah, you got a point. That's why I said, see who comes and goes. I'll just, since I said I want 30, I'll just extend it for another 5 minutes from now. See who comes. But if the bike doesn't run based on a carbureted setup, there's lesser things that would prevent it from running versus a fuel injected. If it doesn't run on the fuel injection system, you have more problems, more parts that will go bad than a carbureted will. It's more simpler to test on a carbureted bike than it is a FI bike. Yeah, you got it. Let me guess. You have the 5-speed model, right? Yeah. That way they know I go live. Oh, nice. Don't even tease me. Butterscotch and scotch and pecan ice cream. Wow. Talk about getting stoned and beyond messed up face. I'm not even going to say any other words. You make me so hungry. Ah. Oh, he already said it. 98. That's not a bad little bike. How much did you get it for? What's wrong with it? That's a really good score. Yeah, you are lucky. Oh, really? You're gonna tease this Irishman with scotch and ice cream? Come on now. You know how Irishmen are with their scotch and ice cream. You've got to be kidding me. Hey, you still there, guys? Damn it. Excuse my language. Sorry about that, guys. My phone actually went dead, and I forgot to plug it in, and my phone lost charge. Please comment and let me know who is this that's watching my stream. Hey, what's up? I actually got disconnected because my phone wasn't plugged into my charge cord. Now I'm back. This is the first. And hey, making tricks. I was talking to Motard and go-karts or gone fishing and Hazy as well. Well, welcome. But for now, whenever I'm going live, this cable will be staying connected to the phone. Oh. Yeah. Believe it or not, let me see. Let me go back in the comments. Go-karts are gone fishing. Scored himself, if you actually look in the comments, if you're able to, a free 98 ZR50 dirt bike for free. And he says it just needs ignition coil. Let's see. Ignition coil and some other parts that he ordered. Yeah, that's what I said. Then was talking to Motard about what particular places to look for to see where I can find a drz400 dirt bike, and he was saying to look on Thumper Talk and others. There was another guy also. What was his name? Chopper's Rule 1. He scored, but they don't have no engines. 4 quads for free. And I said, what? Yep. Yeah, they are. You know anyone that has one that's needing a little fixing up? Nothing major, just like maybe a tune-up or something like that they're selling or even want to trade? Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, that wouldn't do me any good. Just wish Motard would know where to look. And believe it or not, me and him and Hazy met on a campsite called Beaver Kill. You heard of that campsite? Question. What does it mean when it's counting down from a time when I connected on the live and then goes to 0? What does that mean? Is that the amount of time that I was off live and then catching up to my current time, if that's right? Well, I hope it doesn't disconnect. Let's just find out. It doesn't. Let's see. Yeah, same here. But yeah, I've been through a lot, and I've been through a lot of places as well. Nice. Yeah, I get like that sometimes as well. I've been to Niagara Falls, been to a military base, sat in one of the military transports, held a German Luger, sat in a Huey helicopter, stood by Adolf Hitler's personal vehicle, and even it wasn't live, held a grenade in my hand And then there was actual, but they weren't allowed to let the public touch them, real grenades in there. Yeah. I've been all over the place. And when me and my father was going on vacation for a month, went out west and went to Wyoming and other places, and was just shy of 1,000 miles away from California, and could have visited his sister Jean, and turned out we ended up never going to visit her, and just stayed at a campsite in the or a hotel in the west, and went from there. Sorry about that, Hazy. My phone, unsurprisingly, got disconnected, and the battery went dead. Surprisingly, but now it's connected back, and don't have to worry about that. When I reconnected it again, it said the battery was at 57%. Which shouldn't have cut off. Yeah. I did check it, and the back cover doesn't fit on there as easily as it should. Does that mean the battery's no good, potentially? I looked at it, and I'm uncertain if it is, because when I put the back cover on, it sticks out a little bit, and if it is swollen past where it should be, I checked the price on the replacement one, and they want like anywhere from $9 all the way up to like $20 for this lithium-ion battery. But whoa. That's kind of sad. I was just got a notification about a person named 3D Machines, and he flipped his UTV over and crashed. Not good. I don't believe you just went there. Oh. Making truck? Do you really have to do that? Come on now. Oh. Hey, Hazy, if I was to try for the role of the Wicked Witch of the West, would my voice almost sound and fit the bill perfectly? Because I was already told that my impersonation I was told that my impersonation of the character Nelson was pretty close to spot on. And since I can do his laughing voice, not so much his other voices, is a little bit of a challenge. I can easily do the laughing voice saying, ha ha!
What's me, buddy?
I can easily, but I have to get into the mood, which it's hard for me to get into the mood right now to sound like the Wicked Witch of the West. Not good. Can you still hear me? Making trucks. Later, making trucks. All right, I guess I'll check you later, man. And peace out.